Now I'd like to discuss cholesterol with you. We have a cholesterol chapter in our book, Goof Proof Health. Cholesterol has been greatly misunderstood. They say that you have high density and low density, and they tell you you want to keep your cholesterol level down. But the liver produces 900 milligrams of cholesterol every day of your life. Your brain is made of cholesterol, your hormones are made of cholesterol, and the myelin, the covering around your nerves, is made of cholesterol. So cholesterol is very, very important to the body, and you can look this up on the internet. Ask your physician, why does the liver produce 900 milligrams a day of cholesterol? When you actually eat food that contains a lot of cholesterol, it passes through the gut. It's not something that's absorbed in the intestines very well at all. We discuss all this in our cholesterol chapter in the book, and we've got some testimonials in there, but we encourage everybody to purchase our book if you haven't purchased it. And share this video with other people. Remember, this high density and low density business about cholesterol is something that misleads a lot of people, and it creates a lot of problems putting them on these drugs to suppress the liver's ability to manufacture cholesterol, these statin drugs. It's a crime. So we have this information. We want people to educate themselves. You make your own decision. Another point I'd like to stress in Dr. Batmangellige's books, Your Body's Many Cries for Water, he explains that the reason that you get cholesterol buildup in the capillaries of the heart, the fine arteries in your heart muscle here, and you get them up here in your two main arteries where blood goes up and comes down, is because histamine, it pulls water out of areas. And the artery is a muscle. And when we say it's a muscle, that the histamine pulls the water out of this artery because it's got a wall. And if it pulls the water out of this artery, like he says, it's only an inch or two from the lungs to this heart muscle. And this histamine, when it's involved in the lungs to shut the water that you're losing, because you lose 2 quarts of water every day exhaling. So this histamine bleeds into the heart muscle. He says the capillaries of the heart, these little fine arteries. And if it pulls the water out of these arteries, it puts an abrasion, slits and abrasions in this wall in the artery. So then the liver produces cholesterol to coat this so it can heal. Well, when it puts this coating in there and it's healing, it restricts the flow of blood through here, and you're going to have a problem. Well, if a person continues to be dehydrated and it keeps pulling this water out of these arteries in the heart muscle, and these arteries keep getting clogged up, then you get your angina, and then you've got a heart condition, and they go in and give bypass surgery. Or they go up in here because these are getting clogged, and they go in here and they do surgery and they clean them out or replace the section or something. But whenever they do bypass surgery in the heart, they use veins from your legs. They don't put arteries back in there, and the vein won't have this problem because it's not a muscle, it's just a vein. So Dr. B has testimonials of people that they did an angiogram and they were all plugged up. If they didn't have bypass surgery, they were going to die. And some of the people said, well, I'll try it. So they tried this simple protocol of doing some water and some salt and a little bit of walking and eating fruits and vegetables. At the end of 30 days, this one gentleman that's in there, he needed bypass surgery. He did the program 30 days. He went and had another angiogram. He was clean as a whistle. The body will reverse this clogging. And why do you only get blockages primarily in the heart and up here? Why wouldn't you have it all over in all your arteries rather than just these main 2 areas in here? That's a question that you might look into and get Dr. B's books, and we address this very same thing here in our cholesterol chapter as to why you only get blockages in those 2 areas. It's not eating foods that are high in cholesterol that cause the problem. It's this histamine is pulling the water from the muscle, these arteries, in these 2 areas primarily. Now this is what Dr. B's discovered, and it's in all of his books, and we're referring everybody to his books and his science. He is the medical doctor and the researcher. So we encourage you to get this information by purchasing the book, sharing this video. We appreciate your comments and your questions. And from all of us here at Goof Proof Health, we'd like to thank you.